Welcome to the Advanced Automotive Engineering program. We are here with Elena Bassoli, professor, and Danielle Elisabeth Ann Hendricks, a student. Elena, what sets advanced automotive engineering apart from the other programs?
This program is special because of its structure. It's not just a master degree given by a university, but it's a joint initiative between the 4 universities of Emilia-Romagna, together with the most important and leading automotive companies in the Motor Valley. It's a very special environment in which all the learning paths have been designed and are taught jointly by the universities and by the companies.
Danielle, how does it feel to study here?
It feels like having a paddock pass to the automotive field or the future of the motorsport industry. And I say this because it's a very immersive program. You are pushed to your limits, but you're also supported in developing that technical skills. And what I enjoy the most is the collaborative culture. You're in a classroom and there are students with various interdisciplinary as well as international backgrounds. So when we're faced with a program or a project to work on together, each peer brings a different perspective, a different approach to this problem, and you have to take all of these ideas and synthesize it into one solution. So not only does it give you a broader perspective, but it also teaches you how to be a better teammate. We're also collaborating with our lecturers who have a wealth of knowledge and experience, and their passion is infectious, so you can't help but learn from them in a very practical way. And this practical way allows us to grapple with new complex concepts and then apply that to the real world scenario. So thus far, I feel like I'm learning from both the lecturers and my peers, and it's been very rewarding thus far.
If I may add something about this master degree program, it's split into different curricula. So students have the opportunity to choose specific tracks, for example, the design of racing or high-performance cars, the design of powertrains, motorcycle engineering or manufacturing. And in the last years, we also organized a specific track for off-highway vehicles, which is very interesting because it gives students the chance to be involved with cutting-edge technologies which are applied in a sector in which regulations are slightly less strict. For example, to say one autonomous driving is already a reality.
Who is this program designed for?
This program is meant for students from all over the world who are confident working in English and being involved in a multicultural environment. We would like to have students who certainly have a very strong engineering background, at the same time are curious, ready to challenge themselves on highly skilled training paths, who engage a lot because we would like our classes to be strongly interactive. So we do need persons who would like to build on their motivation and get fully involved in an environment which is deeply connected to industry.
Danielle, how do your companies contribute to your learning experience?
The companies are very much involved in the development of both our soft and our hard skills. We have courses that are facilitated by these companies, and it starts from the first semester. For example, we have a course facilitated by Ferrari where various engineers from the department host lectures, which is very interesting. We also have lots of seminars, joint workshops, as well as company visits, and these are all very interesting, and it also alludes to the fact of what I said, that it feels like we have a paddock pass, because one day you're in the classroom and the next you could be on the factory floor and getting a first-hand glance, for example, of the latest production technologies used in Formula One and supercars, and this is very interesting. Another aspect of this collaboration is that of our mandatory internship, and our Munir provides a dedicated platform that directly connects us with our partner companies, and this helps with that transition into the professional environment. All of this collaboration and this contribution has been very invaluable because it helps to bridge that gap between our theoretical knowledge of learning as well as the gap between our applying that knowledge in the real world. Key aspect of Munir is us as students, we learn by doing.
Why would you recommend this program to future students?
Learning by doing is the approach we try to apply to our master degree course. The idea is not only to teach theory, but also to let students experiment what it feels like to apply the technical concepts in the real world, which means being involved in a Formula Sci team of one of the universities, which are all highly ranked internationally, or, for example, practicing in a lab within the universities or within the companies. So learning by doing approach is one of the key features of this program. This master degree program offers the unique chance to be involved directly in the heart of the Motor Valley, which is one of the most special environments in the world for the automotive field. It's a very special territory where a lot of iconic brands work side by side, so it's an experience which is unique in the world.
And I can elaborate further as to why I would recommend Munir. There are lots of students who are passionate about cars and motorsports, but it's what you do with that passion that makes the difference. And Munir is the ideal place that somewhat channels your passion into tools that equips you to thrive in the automotive industry. In your class, you are surrounded by like-minded individuals. The professors are very passionate. You can't help but feel inspired in this environment. The course challenges you, but it's also very good in honing that technical skills as well as your interpersonal skills. And it's a very unique combination of having an environment where you are pushed technically, but you also collaborate with companies. And this is very unique to open up career opportunities that I think is very unique to Munir. I would highly recommend Munir as a student because it is world-class, a very good opportunity.
Your English is superb. Is there someone who speaks Italian there in that program?
We all do. Danielle is the best one.
I see.
Would you like to say goodbye to your future students then?
I do hope to have a lot of very diverse students joining our classes. This adds a lot of value. The automotive field is about engineering complex systems. Vehicles are complex. It requires a lot of technical depth as well as a cross-disciplinary approach, but also the capability to work with people of different types. This is something that we focus a lot on in our master degree course.
We have specifically a program called Munir Drives Change, and it is a program or initiative that facilitates more diversity within the course. And starting by students, you learn that soft skill, you learn how to work across interdisciplines as well as across internationalities. It's a very unique experience and very good for the future of the automotive industry.